Please welcome the web singer coming back from the dust. It's Peter Parker himself, Tom Holland. Yeah, give it up once again. Give a warm welcome to Tom Holland. Hi Tom, how are you?
Well, thank you. How are you?
Okay, I'm good. We are excited, so excited.
It's pretty obvious because he tends to disappear mysteriously in many occasions.
There's a big spoiler.
This can answer no comment.
He has a hard time keeping it a secret because it's exciting. I mean, being a superhero is an amazing thing. Like, if I woke up this morning with superpowers, the first thing I would do is sit down in this press conference and be like, I have superpowers. But I don't want to talk about it too much because it's something that we do play on throughout the movie, and it is a really, really funny thing, and we almost take the mick out of the superhero genre a little bit in that area. So I would like for the audience to just experience that for what it is in the film. But thank you for your question. For us in the MCU right now, people who blipped, I don't even know if that's what they're calling it.
Yeah.
But that's what we called it on set.
Tom, watch out for the spoiler, okay?
I will watch out.
Okay.
I will watch out. Don't worry yourselves. But we blipped. But I can't explain.
Oh, okay, alright.
Hang on. The people that blipped, no time has passed.
Alright.
This is when my phone starts ringing.
Okay. You stop right there.
So basically the people that blipped, no time has passed. So Peter Parker, when he comes back to this universe, it's like he blinked and 5 years has gone by. So it's a really kind of interesting thing to try and deal with.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of fun with John Watts and the producers at Sony and Marvel trying to figure out how we were going to kind of tackle that crazy concept.
Alright, so I just want to know, in your own words, how would you describe Peter's struggles in moving on from all that in this movie and go on with his double responsibility as a student and as Spider-Man? Thanks.
It's interesting because in the first film, he was eagerly trying to become an Avenger. And in this film, he's eagerly trying to kind of not be an Avenger. You know, he's a 16-year-old kid and he wants to go on his school trip with his friends to Europe and experience life as a normal teenager. But unfortunately, being Spider-Man for him is a responsibility he just can't shake. So this film is all about him realizing that with the loss of Iron Man, the world needs someone to step up and fill his shoes. And whether that's Spider-Man or not, he needs to be the one to step up and make a difference in the world and fight these elemental creatures that have come through this dimensional rift snap thing to save the world. So he deals with grief in his own way, and I think I deal with grief and loss in a similar way, where I kind of keep myself busy and I don't allow myself time to really think about it. So that's why he's going on this vacation, because he's just tired of being Spider-Man. And I think what Marvel is so good at is that, and Sony, is that they don't give the fans what they want, they give them what they don't know that they want. You know, and that's why people are always so surprised when they see these movies and they enjoy them so much, because they go in with one expectation and they come out with an even better one.
You were the Tom Holland and Spider-Man. What kind of things or stories that you want to inspire the young generation?
Mm-hmm.
What do you learn from Spider-Man that you can convey the message to the young generation? Thank you.
That's a really good question. I know when I was growing up watching the Spider-Man movies, I always really looked up to Tobey and Andrew, and I always really kind of saw them as role models. So while I'm playing this role, I understand I have this responsibility to be a role model to young people around the world, and I really do try and kind of do that. Whether it's, you know, with my charity, the Brothers Trust, or whether it's the way I hold myself in the press or at work. But it's a really good question. A really good question.
It's very challenging, I think.
I try and do it every day. It's not like specific things. It's not like specific things I try and kind of get across. It's just being a good person. I try and help people be a good people, I guess. Sorry, that was a terrible answer.
Hello, I'm Rizky from Indonesia.
Hi.
I want to ask about from this movie. Is there a lot of Peter Parker and MJ love story?
Yes, there is. Throughout this film, there is a really, really lovely romance. It's interesting. It's not your typical Hollywood kind of romance. We really try to remember what it was like to be 15-year-old kids falling in love, and then it's really cute. And so I met with a journalist today, and she said it was like puppy love, which is the perfect way to describe it. And it's really cute and fun and sweet, and I think fans will really, really appreciate it. And I haven't seen the film yet, so I'm super excited to see how it plays out, but I think it's going to be really lovely.
So
Yes.
you characters have been like growing along with each other with each movie. So tell us more about the chemistry that you're going to share with Ned in this film. Because he's been a reflection of yourself and you guys have been reflecting each other's personality in a way. So tell us more about it.
Yeah, so Ned Leeds has a really, really funny character arc in this film. Him and Betty Brant become boyfriend and girlfriend and they fall in love with each other. And it's really funny because I'm not going to talk about that. It's just really sweet and it's really funny, and he brings such an amazing energy to set and to the screen in turn. And I love working with him, and one of my favorite dynamics in this film is between him and Zendaya, because when he finds out that she knows about Spider-Man, he gets really jealous that he's not the only one that knows. And it's just really, really funny that he has this kind of competition with who's the better Spider-Man friend. And I'm just really, really excited to see how that plays out.
Okay, still from the left side. Okay, this lady, front row.
Thank you very much.
Would you please stand up?
Okay.
Your name and where you come from?
I'm Erfi. I'm from Bali. Glad to have you here. And I just wanted to ask you, are you hoping that someday you will have film shot here in Bali?
I would love to make a movie here in Bali, absolutely, yeah. I think it would be, I mean, it would be a dream come true to come here and make a movie. It would be fantastic.
Another one question. Are you hoping someday you will come back again and not for working?
For holiday? Well, I'm working here until, I don't know what day I finish work, but I have like 3 days of work, and then my brothers and I are going to stay for nearly a week holiday.
Wow, nice.
So we're going to go and explore and see the beautiful islands some more, and then continue with the press tour afterwards. One of the perks of the job.
All right, a lot of your fans gonna wait out there.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay.
After I've done.
Okay, no spoilers about Tom's whereabouts in Bali. Okay. Okay, now back to the right side. Okay, yeah, okay, the gentleman. Okay, with the right, right. Okay.
Hi, Brian here from Indonesia. My question is, we know like Tony Stark is a mentor figure to Peter, and in this movie we have Nick Fury. Can you talk about like the differences and similarities between that relationship, like mentor figure?
It's interesting. There aren't really many similarities between the two relationships. Tony Stark was a mentor, albeit at times not the best mentor. But Nick Fury in this film is recruiting Spider-Man to come and fight these elemental creatures at the worst time possible, because Spider-Man, Peter Parker, is exhausted and he needs to just take a break from this huge responsibility of being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So the relationship between Peter and Nick Fury is a little rocky, and they're not friends, and they butt heads quite a bit. So it was quite nice for me to get to play a different side of Peter Parker, because he kind of gets on with everyone. Yeah, I'm just really excited to see, you know, how Nick Fury and Peter Parker kind of come across to the world.
All right. Next question. Okay, lady with white shirt.
Hi, it's Lisa from Taiwan. I'm just curious, like, you and Zendaya are such a good friends. So
Yes.
when you're, you know, you have to pretend that you love each other, but definitely not kind of like falling in love. So when you're staring at each other on set, did you guys laugh?
Did we laugh? We definitely laughed a lot,
A lot.
yeah. I'm not very good at, we call it in England corpsing. I don't know what you guys would call it here. It's basically when you burst out laughing on set. We call it corpsing, and I'm terrible at it. I laugh all the time, and it was wonderful for us to shoot these sequences. I mean, we've been really, really good friends for the last few years, and it was fun. It was a really, really like sweet and lovely few scenes to shoot, and I think we're going to really come across well.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question, still from the right side. Okay. All right, please. Thank you. Would you please stand up? Your name and where you come from?
This is Maria from Bali. Just one question. You've earned the nickname of King of Spoilers.
Yes.
They went to great lengths to actually, keep script out of you, from you, keep scenes like the memorial scenes,
Yeah.
and tell it as a wedding scene.
Yes,
I
that
guess.
is true. Yeah.
You are now flying solo. What exactly is the safeguard of you not, spoiling the time, the expired? What is in place by Sony or Marvel to actually
Right.
keep you from spoiling?
I have a little device in the back of my head, and if I'm about to say a spoiler, it'll go off, and then I'll pass out. That's the device they've got. No, the trouble is I do know all the spoilers for this movie. And next question.
All right, thank you. Next question. Like Tom said, next question. I think we still have more room for a few questions. Okay, sir.
Hi again.
Hey.
Can you tell me about the new suits? Because traditionally Spider-Man suits is red and blue, but this one is red and black. Why is black and any updated functions?
Why is it red and black? That's a good question. I think because it looks cool. I don't think there's actually any function as to why it's red and black. One of the cool new functions, which is great for me, is that the new web shooters are inbuilt into the suit, so I don't have to wear those bracelets anymore. Because those bracelets would break all the time, and then they'd get stuck, and you couldn't take them off, and they were kind of annoying. So in the new suit, the web shooters are actually built into the suit, which is really great. And then the stealth suit is a really, really cool piece of art, and it's basically given to him by Nick Fury. There's a really, really funny scene of how I get the suit. It's really, really funny, and it's awesome because I can go to the bathroom. It has a zipper. Yeah.
All right. Another question.
Spider-Man or Peter Parker will dance, and are you seeking other parts that allow you to dance in the movie?
I don't think Peter Parker can dance. In the first film, there's a sequence where Aunt May and I are kind of dancing, getting ready for the prom. Yeah, and I made a point to kind of make him a bit wooden. I just thought it was a funny thing for someone to be so athletically gifted as Spider-Man, but not be able to dance. I just thought it was quite funny. So he probably won't be dancing anytime soon. But that said, I am currently working on a film, or working on the sort of early stages of the film to make a film about dance. Yeah, it's Step Up 7. I'm kidding, it's not.
Okay, next question.
I grew up reading a lot of Spider-Man's comic books. Which of the characters would you like to team up with? In comic books, Spider-Man team up with Wolverine, Deadpool, and a lot of trade-level heroes.
Yeah.
So which one is your favorite? I mean, which one would you like to be in team with? Like you.
I would love to team up with Hulk. I would really, really like to do Spider-Man and Hulk. We had a really, really cool little sequence that was going to be an endgame at one point, which was just basically Mark and I messing around on set, and then we were like, we should shoot this, and it actually was quite cool. But yeah, I think Hulk's my favourite character. I think he's so funny. So I would really like to team up with Hulk. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Thank you.
All right, I think that concludes our session for today. Tom, thank you very much for taking your time to be here with us.